Hello my dear friends. Today we are going to talk about a very famous sports personality. He is the Egyptian football player, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, the most prominent star in the world of football today. Mohamed Salah. Born the 15th of June 1992. Considered one of the best players in the world. Salah started his senior career with Egyptian club Al Mokhaloun, departing shortly thereafter to join Swiss side Basel for an undisclosed fee. In Switzerland, his performances attracted Premier League side Chelsea, who signed him in 2014 for a reported fee of £11 million. However, he was used sparingly in his debut season and was allowed to leave on loan to Serie A clubs Fiorentina and Roma, with the latter eventually signing him permanently for €15 million. Following his role in helping Roma to a second-placed finish and a club record points tally in 2017, Salah returned to the Premier League to sign for Liverpool for an then-club record fee of £36.9 million. In his second spell in England, Salah adapted his game from a natural winger to a forward, and he netted 32 goals in 36 league games in his debut season, winning the Premier League Golden Boot and breaking the Premier League scoring record for a 38-game season. Salah's performances earned him a number of individual accolades, including the PFA Players Player of the Year. He also came third in the 2018 Best FIFA Men's Player Award. The following season, he finished as the Premier League's joint top goalscorer and helped Liverpool win the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League, scoring in the final. In his third season at the club, he helped the team win the 2019-20 Premier League, which ended the club's 30-year league title drought. At international level, Salah represented Egypt at youth level before making his senior debut in 2011. Following his performances at the 2012 Summer Olympics, he was named CAF Most Promising African Talent of the Year. Since then, he has helped Egypt reach the final of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, and was top scorer during CAF qualification to help the team qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Salah has been named the CAF African Footballer of the Year 2017 and 2018, BBC African Footballer of the Year 2017 and 2018, and was selected in the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations Team of the Tournament and the CAF Team of the Year on several occasions. Salah started out playing for local youth teams. He names Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane and Francesco Totti as his childhood idols. In 2006, he joined the youth team of Al Mokhaloun aged 14 after being spotted by a scout who had originally come to watch another child play, but was distracted by Salah. Salah frequently had to miss school to make the 3-hour journey to training. When Salah was 15, he was noticed by then first-team manager Mohamed Radwan, who moved him to the senior squad immediately. Salah had to be given a special diet and training program due to his muscles not being fully formed because of his young age. He made his senior team debut in the Egyptian Premier League, coming on as a substitute on the 3rd of May 2010 in a 1-1 away draw against El Mansoura. During the 2010-11 season, Salah continued earning minutes on the pitch, eventually becoming a regular in the team. Even though he was getting regular game time, Salah struggled to score. In the dressing room after matches, he would sometimes be in tears because of this, and Radwan says it only motivated him to become better. He scored his first goal for them on the 25th of December 2010 in a 1-1 away draw against Al Ahly. He remained a regular for Al Mokhaloun, appearing in every game of the 2011-12 season. Following the Port Said Stadium riot on the 1st of February 2012, the Egyptian Premier League was suspended, and on the 10th of March 2012, the Egyptian Football Association announced their decision to cancel the remainder of the season. Swiss Super League club Basel had been monitoring Salah for some time, so following the Egyptian Premier League suspension, the club organized a friendly match with the Egypt U23 team. The match took place on the 16th of March at the Stadion Rankhof in Basel, and despite only playing the second half, Salah scored twice, helping the Egyptians to a 4-3 win. Basel subsequently invited Salah to remain in the city for a week's training. On the 10th of April 2012, it was announced that Salah had signed for Basel on a 4-year contract starting from the 15th of June 2012. He initially found it difficult to settle, having arrived unable to speak the language and been signed as a replacement for fan favorite Xherdan Shaqiri, whom he would later play alongside at Liverpool. Salah scored on his unofficial debut on the 23rd of June 2012 against Steaua Bucuresti during a friendly match, a 4-2 defeat. He made his official Basel debut in a UEFA Champions League preliminary stage match against the Norwegian club Molde on the 8th of August, coming on as a substitute in the 74th minute. He made his league debut on the 12th of August against Thun, playing the full match. He scored his first league goal a week later, the second goal in the 2-0 home win against Lausanne. Salah scored his first Europa League goal in the quarter-finals on the 11th of April 2013, as Basel advanced to the semi-finals by beating Tottenham Hotspur 4-1 on penalties after a 4-4 aggregate draw. In the semi-final on the 2nd of May, Salah scored against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, although they were beaten 5-2 on aggregate. Despite late disappointment in Europe, Basel comfortably won the Swiss Super League season 2012-13 championship title and finished runners-up in the Swiss Cup. On the 23rd of January 2014, Chelsea announced that a deal had been agreed with Basel to sign Salah for a fee reported to be in the region of £11 million. 3 days later the transfer was completed, making him the first Egyptian to sign for the London-based club. Liverpool had been keen to sign the Basel striker, and had made an offer of £11 million, but were beaten to his signature by the Blues. On the 8th of February, Salah made his debut for Chelsea in the Premier League, coming on as a substitute in the 3-0 win over Newcastle United. 7 games later, on the 22nd of March, Salah scored his first goal for Chelsea against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge in the London Derby, coming on as a substitute for Oscar, in a match which ended with a 6-0 win for the Blues. Then, on the 5th of April, Salah opened the scoring and later won a penalty and assisted a third goal in Chelsea's 3-0 win over Stoke City. Before the 2014-15 season, Salah's future with Chelsea looked to be in doubt after reports suggested he could be forced to return to Egypt to carry out military service after his registration for an education scheme was rescinded by the Egyptian Minister of Higher Education. He was spared of military service after a meeting with the then Egyptian Prime Minister Ibrahim Al-Ab, the Minister of Higher Education, and the Egyptian national manager Shakib Harib. Salah changed squad numbers from 15 to 17 for the start of the season, with his new number having been vacated by Eden Hazard changing to number 10. Salah was rarely used during the season, making just 3 Premier League, 2 UEFA Champions League and 3 Cup appearances, failing to score in any of them. On the 28th of October 2014, after a poor performance in a 2-1 win at League Two club Shrewsbury Town in the 4th round of the League Cup, he and fellow winger André Schürrle were criticized publicly by manager Jose Mourinho. Although Salah only made 3 league appearances before his loan move to Fiorentina, Mourinho stated that he would receive a replica winner's medal from the club for his contributions that season. On the transfer deadline day, the 2nd of February 2015, Chelsea confirmed that Salah would join Italian club Fiorentina on an 18-month loan until the end of the 2015-16 season, as part of a transfer deal which saw Juan Cuadrado moving in the opposite direction. 6 days after signing, he made his Fiorentina debut coming off the bench in the 65th minute as a replacement for Joaquin in a 3-2 Serie A victory against Atalanta at the Stadio Artemio Franchi. Salah chose the number 74 shirt in honor of the victims of the Port Said Stadium riot. Salah made his first start for Fiorentina on the 14th of February against Sassuolo, scoring his first goal for the club in the 30th minute. He then provided an assist to Kuma Babacar just 2 minutes after scoring. The match ended in a 3-1 win for Fiorentina. 12 days later, Salah scored his first European goal for Fiorentina, as his side advanced to the round of 16 of the Europa League, beating Tottenham 3-1 on aggregate. Salah scored the winning goal for Fiorentina against Inter Milan on the 1st of March, his third goal in Serie A 4 days after that. Salah scored both of Fiorentina's goals in their 2-1 win away to Juventus in the Coppa Italia semi-final first leg. At the end of the season, Fiorentina activated an option to make the loan move permanent, but Salah refused the move. Even though the loan agreement was for 18 months, Salah refused to return to Fiorentina and instead joined fellow Serie A club Roma. On the 11th of September, Fiorentina filed a complaint to FIFA, claiming that Chelsea had breached the agreed contract when they allowed Salah to join Roma on loan. The Court of Arbitration for Sport cleared Salah and Chelsea of any wrongdoing. On the 6th of August 2015, Salah joined Roma on a season-long loan for €5 million, with the option to make the deal permanent, for a reported €15 million. He wore the number 11 shirt. He made his debut on the 22nd of August, as the new season began with a 1-1 draw at Hellas Verona. On the 20th of September, Salah scored his first goal of the season against Sassuolo to help Roma salvage a point as the match ended in a 2-2 draw. He went on to score in his following two matches, a 2-1 loss against Sampdoria and a 5-1 win against Carpi. On the 25th of October, Salah returned to the Stadio Artemio Franchi, scoring the opener against his former club Fiorentina to help earn a fourth straight league win for Roma. In his return, Salah was also sent off after picking up a second yellow in the closing minutes of the match, just seconds after picking up his first yellow. On the 4th of November, he scored the opening goal of a 3-2 Champions League win over Bayer Leverkusen. On the 4th of March, he faced his former side Fiorentina again and scored another double as Roma won 4-1 and broke into the top three. Salah would go on to score another 3 goals that season, scoring against Bologna, Genoa, and AC Milan, the latter on the final day. In the 2015-16 season, Salah scored 15 goals in 42 matches as Roma finished in third place in Serie A and qualified for the Champions League. In June, it was announced that Salah won the club's 2015-16 Player of the Season award. On the 3rd of August 2016, Roma announced the signing of Salah on a permanent deal for €15 million. He scored his first goal of the season in a 4-0 win over Udinese in the opening game of the season on the 20th of August. On the 6th of November, Salah scored a hat-trick in a 3-0 win over Bologna, his first club career hat-trick. However, a ruptured ankle ligament kept him out for the first half of December. He returned as a halftime substitute in a 1-0 defeat against title rivals Juventus on the 17th of December. Salah then endured a 2-month period without a goal. He broke his drought on the 19th of February, scoring against Torino in a 4-1 win. On the 9th of March, he scored Roma's opening goal in an eventual 4-2 defeat to Lyon in the first leg of the round of 16 in the UEFA Europa League. In spite of a 2-1 win in the second leg, they were unable to turn the tie around and were knocked out 5-4 in aggregate. On the 28th of May, in the final game of the season, Salah was substituted for captain Francesco Totti, who was playing his final game with the club, in a 3-2 win over Genoa. Roma finished the season in second, just 4 points behind champions Juventus. Salah scored 19 goals in all competitions. On the 22nd of June 2017, Salah agreed to transfer to Liverpool. He signed a long-term contract with the Reds for an initial £36.5 million fee that could rise to £43 million. The fee was a club record, eclipsing the £35 million spent on Andy Carroll in 2011. He was assigned the number 11 shirt previously worn by Roberto Firmino, who instead switched to number 9. He joined the club on the 1st of July upon the opening of the summer transfer window, becoming Liverpool's first Egyptian player. He scored on his Premier League debut against Watford in a 3-3 draw on the 12th of August. On the 24th of August, Salah scored his second goal for Liverpool, in a 2017-18 UEFA Champions League playoff round 4-2 win 6-3 against Hoffenheim, his first goal at Anfield. 3 days later, Salah scored and assisted a goal in a 4-0 victory over Arsenal. For his performances in August, Salah was awarded Player of the Month by Liverpool supporters. On the 17th of October, Salah netted twice in a 7-0 Champions League win over Maribor, helping Liverpool to the joint largest ever away win in the competition, and the largest away win by an English club. Regarded as a quick, mobile, hard-working and tactical player, with good technique and an eye for goal, Salah is predominantly known for his speed, movement, clinical finishing, agility, dribbling skills, first touch, and ball control, as well as his ability to use both his pace and flair on the ball in order to beat opponents and create scoring opportunities for himself or his teammates. A versatile forward, he primarily plays as a winger on the right flank, a position which allows him to cut into the center onto his stronger left foot, and either shoot on goal or play quick exchanges with other players and make runs in behind the defense towards goal. He can also play in the center behind the main striker as either an attacking midfielder or second striker. On his increased threat in front of goal since joining Liverpool, Salah credits Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp's request for him to occupy more advanced central positions, often operating as a main striker, with the forward telling ESPN, "I play closer to the goal than any club before." Salah initially started his career at the left-back position, however, following a 4-0 win over the youth team of Egyptian club NP, Salah was in tears for not scoring after missing several clear chances. This made his coach realize his passion for scoring goals, forcing him to move him to a forward position.